It is below to define us. What a disgusting thought. You know you defined Lily, but that same thought a few episodes ago, so thanks for being hypocrite, Sao. His Tezuka girl is just his unnatural interest in such things. I walked to the back class and picked up the items on the Mishra's list. A chance opens the study room from the corner of my eye. Her hair is a burnt auburn, almost orange, and cut short. Long hair would probably be impossible with no arms. The boys in her from the lack of arms make her very thin, almost scrawny. She's not particularly pretty except for murky green eyes which flicker restlessly from below over short bangs, even when she eats. Distance and shadows make it seem like they don't reflect sunlight at all, but instead absorb it all within them, like deep wells. She moves her feet almost deftly as a person who uses their arms. I can see how this sight would discomfort people, especially while eating. It makes me feel a bit uncomfortable, at least. Usually I think about the world unnatural, but it's too late now, isn't it? I keep turning the cabinet and shelf for visual things, but after enough time passes, the silence goes too uncomfortable. I try to force a conversation out of this strange girl. So, do you always eat alone in this late, or do you get the occasional visitor? Visitors? Maybe you're for the occasional visitor. I don't always eat alone either. Seems like you with a certain person on the roof. She's not horsing around. Horsing? She likes to do sports. Oh. That's all I can think of to say. Both science skin as Rin forks the last bits of her meal to her mouth. Look down at my hand and double check it with Nish's list. Seems like I have everything except plywood. So, I think I have all the things now. That's very nice for you. Don't feel obliged to stay. I'm just about to take a nap anyway. You need to do whatever you're going to do with that stuff anyway, right? Perhaps you like to watch girls sleeping. I'm not sure what to make of this, but Rin looks serious. And if I did, I think I'd have to be going. I'll get you around, Tezuka. You can call me Rin. I feel our relationship at this point is good enough to warrant this much. I was going to turn anything extra, but teach everything I can. Fine then, I'm a Sao. Then you are. It looks at me hard in the eyes, but the internal feeling you get when someone stares at you just isn't there. Like he's actually not looking at me at all. This blinks an eye a couple of times, and I can't figure out why a pause like this just popped in between us out of nowhere. See you later, Sao. Something like a tiny smile on her face there, maybe. Lay back in the other room, shut the door in front of my face, heard to myself. What an intriguing person. Inside I heard a mumble sing-song voice. I heard that... What did she hear? It's Misha. Ah. Jump scare, Misha. Come on. It's coming out of nowhere. I jump at the sudden appearance of Misha, who had not heard approaching despite the completely empty hallway. Somehow she got jumping against me without making a sound. Creepy. It reminds me of Kinsey's nutty theory about a global feminist conspiracy, but I pushed that aside. Soon, standing still slightly behind Misha, looks aloof as she couldn't hear the remark that drew Misha's attention. Misha is visibly excited. No wait, more importantly, who is in there? There's no club meetings today. She's curious peeks past me even though the door prevents her from seeing me anyway. What are you doing here? You took so long we had to come check what's wrong. That's no good, Chan. She looks her finger at me scolding. I found plywood, but everything else is missing because you were tardy. Oh, sorry. I got the things here. It's going to bring them. I think you're up to some mischief, Chan. Who's in there with you, I wonder? You just find something crazy to do and putting it in your own ear a couple of times. Azun immediately pushes her way past me and opens the door in the classroom I just left. Let me the shock she's experiencing. Azun's diligent attitude, the insolence of daring to face school property by sleeping on top of it, must be too much to bear. Indeed, she stares at Ren, frozen in place from the slight but noticeable trembling of her shoulders from its pressed rays, I'm sure. Instead of blowing up, she takes a few deep breaths, adjusts her glasses, and stands her door shut, turning to sign fiercely at Misha. Maybe she did blow up, I just can't understand it. It's a very loaded stare at me, too. It's somehow my fault that Ren is sleeping on one of the tables. I wish I get any funny ideas the reason for my tardiness. Hello. His voice comes from the other side of the door, and it takes a few eyeball blinks to realize he might have some trouble opening it. Open the way to find Rin something behind it. Looking at it was a half-inch president, half-sleepy face. Hello. Miss Tezuka, what do you think you're doing? You're definitely not permitted to use Gabe for such, disgraceful activity. Sure, it's something crowded in here. I know it's popular. Or is there she's happy or unhappy at this sort of event? At any rate, she ignores Zun's last mission's scolding, so they had no choice to drop of the issue. Then even Zun taps Mr. Shoulder, pointing at Rin and making quick signs. However, they already decided, please don't do that anymore. Anyway, how's the project going? Are we done for the festival? Looking at them blankly, very at ease under the pressure Zun's cold stare is putting on her. Keep running with that myself too. And we'll think about it harder. Just on the reply to Zun, her face turns an unsatisfied frown. Mrs. Tezuka, please try to take this seriously. With disaster, the wall looks like someone threw up their lunch onto it. Rin nods assertively. We'll think more seriously. Tezuka deals with that, but Zun doesn't. Not even after translation. He shakes her head, takes tears from me, and walks off. Takes out with Mission in a tow. When Rin frowns thoughtfully as she looks after the reading student council duo. How rude. It's true though, missing a present for the weekend. May dire consequences if I don't. End of the world as we know it. Like weekends usually are, but more dire. Much more dire. Maybe I'll postpone my nap to the foreseen future. I ask what project she has and what these apocalyptic and consequences, but she walks back to the art room. See, nothing to do. Would you give me a hand? Cane doesn't fit in my bag, but I need it. She kicks slightly at a huge can of paint that's lying on the floor next to the table she was sitting and sleeping on. Sits at a dull clang. Being a gentleman I am, I naturally pick it up. Heavy. Yeah, sure. Where do you need to take it? Away. With that, shake out to the hallway me and the paint can following, since there's still a choice for either of us. The hallways are quiet and empty now, with Zun and Misha gone, so we two leave towards the stairwell at the other end. Every 10 or 15 or 20 steps, I have to change the can from one hand to the other because the thin handle comes in my palm. It at least keeps my arms from tiring too fast. When sold a tiny with an uneven pace that even I have trouble matching, and I'm walking weird because of the extra weight. It seems one of us is constantly walking too slow or too fast, and I can't figure out which. The fights that started below, the troll appears in the form of the head nurse and his fox-like grin. Ah, Mr. Nakai, what a happy coincidence. And Tezuka too, of course. He nods towards the room and doesn't acknowledge him back, and then turns to me, obviously because it's me he's busy with. Something I forgot to mention on Monday. I wait passively because I can't really guess what he forgot. The feeling of handle dumbing deep in my skin doesn't make me feel enthusiastic about this interruption either. Tell your medications. Remember along than your current medications, there might be some unexpected side effects, which require adjusting doses or even changing to another medication. So do a few tests regularly, but I want you to keep an eye on is there anything in your condition that feels off, if you get what I mean. Nausea, headache, anything. Come see me if anything happens. Alright. So how are you? Everything fine? Everyone dropped the can before answering him. Apparently this takes longer than the rest of us can handle. I was saying generic as an answer, but I realized how often I've done that lately. Other people ask me that too. Teachers and students here, my parents, visitors, nurses, doctors at the hospital. I don't seem to be concerned with that. It's not a hospital, not so much for the school. Except this school. Because this is kind of the point of the school. Kinda. Sort of, a bit.